Dr. Vladimir Turovskiy, and I'm Doctor of Oriental Medicine and Acupuncture physician. And joining me today is Elaine Kroytor, who's a holistic therapist. And as I said, we'll be talking about mental wellness and physical well-being with at-home practices. Before we talk about it, I wanted to give you some public announcement. Part of the Carillon conversation, we support Feeding South Florida. You can see on your screen the link where you can do donations to Feed South Florida. This is important at any time, especially in these tough times. We appreciate your support. You can visit us always at the carillonhotel.com. You can follow us on Carillon Hotel and CryoFloat Spa on social media. Once again, you see the links there on your screen. And now, hopefully, everybody is ready and settled. We'll talk about mental wellness with Oriental medicine practices. Before we go into the actual practical recommendations, I wanted to talk a little bit about what is Oriental medicine. There is a lot of confusion, a lot of misunderstanding. Oriental medicine is a complete system of medicine, similar to allopathic medicine that is the most common practice in this country. So it's a complete system of medicine with different specialties, neurology, psychiatry, gynecology, among others. And it has a whole host of different tools. One of the most famous tools, which a lot of people associate Oriental medicine with, is acupuncture, but it's a lot more than that. Acupuncture, herbs, nutritional therapies, energy practices, breathing, and other exercises are among many, many different tools that are being used in Oriental medicine. The way those tools are combined is very interesting. I like to call it probiotic versus antibiotic approach. I use those names not only because one is a pretty famous type of the natural supplement being probiotic, and antibiotic is one of the mostly common use pharmaceuticals, but they also can serve as a very good representation of different approach to creating health and treating a disease. Both have the root bios in it, and antibiotic is anti-life and probiotic is pro-life. So Oriental medicine, being integrative by nature, it includes any treatments, whether they're traditional, used by this practice for thousands of years, or the modern diagnostic and treatment tools, as long as they promote the healing process. So in Oriental medicine, our goal is mostly to promote, to assist the body's healing mechanism. So all the symptoms, all the manifestations of the disease process are seen as signs of imbalance, and we try to work along with the body to promote the healing versus using drugs or medication to suppress symptoms and use them as weapons in the war on disease, so to say. With this being said, the Oriental medicine, it makes it a truly holistic practice in a sense that whether the suffering is mental, emotional, or even spiritual uneasiness, they are looked as one and the same, and they addressed simultaneously. So if we have a specific physical imbalance, we look at the emotion connected with the different emotional states which aggravate or improve the condition, and so on and so forth. So With these two introductions, let me now go directly to the topic of today's conversation and the mental health. Mental health is really one of the areas where Oriental medicine truly excels. The reason being that the tools used in Oriental medicine and the holistic integrative approach, in the way those tools are utilized, create a very powerful synergistic effect and resolve pretty tough issues fairly quickly and without harsh side effects and issues with pharmaceutical drugs or harsh interventions. So let's see how some of the most well-known, most popular Oriental medicine tools address the different aspects of mental wellness. The acupuncture, whether utilizing needles or using modern methods such as laser or microelectric stimulation, address electrical activity, electrical physiology of the nervous system. All nerves in our body conduct electrical signal. That is actually the way the body communicates, the brain and the spinal cord being a central command, so to say. Through the electrical signaling, they communicate with all organs and tissues and receive the feedback. So that is the management system in the body from the Oriental medicine standpoint, and the communication happens through the electrical signals. When those electrical signals are interrupted, then the healing process is affected, and that creates the symptoms and disease. So acupuncture addresses those electrical imbalances and allows the nervous system to heal itself and to address pain and other symptoms of other organs and tissues. Herbal medication treats symptoms of anxiety, depression. It can improve sleep, promote brain function. Interestingly enough, in Oriental medicine, the herbal formulas are very, very complex. It's rarely used by less than 10 different herbs. It creates a very balanced formula with minimal unwanted effects and very precise and very safe to use. Then various modern techniques such as magnetic and infrared therapy improves microcirculation. Why is it important? From the Oriental medicine wisdom, it is being said that when there is a flow of blood, there is no pain. When there is no movement, once again, of blood, there is pain. So we need to create the flow of the vital substance, which is blood, to make sure that all organs are working properly, that the brain itself working properly, that blood brings all the building blocks, amino acids, fatty acids, and other materials to make sure that enzymes, that all functions are working properly, and as well through the blood and through the lymphatic system, toxins and byproducts of inflammation being removed. So the nervous system signal is first. That is a motivational force, and it's addressed by acupuncture. Flow of blood is second, and that brings the material blocks, building blocks of the organs and tissue. And that is addressed by magnetic and infrared therapy. And then finally, the different energy practices, qigong, meditation, breathing, they elevate spirit, they create positive outlook in life, and promote mental resilience. So this really gives us an opportunity to have mental wellness addressed from the different angles and have a very, very strong and powerful effect in a short period of time. So how those tools and practices can be utilized, how you can get benefits at home. The herbal formulas are obviously meant to be taken at home. They're very safe, but create very powerful effect, like I said, to calm anxiety, relieve depression, promote sleep. So that's the easiest to follow practice at home. Being safe, the herbs need to be still prescribed for the best effect and for the safety by experienced herbal practitioner. The next tool, you can promote capillary circulation with foot and hand baths. You can add Epsom salt to enhance the detox capabilities, to increase the detox function of those baths. And Epsom salt has magnesium. By absorbing a large amounts of magnesium through the skin, you can promote muscle relaxation and nervous system relaxation. Breathing relaxation is the very, very important, very effective technique. One of the simplest breathing technique that anybody can learn is what I call a 4-4-4 technique. It's done extremely straightforward, simple way. The 3 phases of breathing cycle, the inhale, the pause, and the exhale, are done on 4 counts each. So you inhale 2, 3, 4, hold your breath 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4. That looks very simple, but it requires a lot of focus, so I recommend to repeat it up to 5 minutes. It might be difficult to start with the whole 5 minutes in the beginning because the mind tend to wander, but it's a very, very important and great technique. Meditation, it's kind of connected very closely to the previous practice of the breathing. The easiest way to begin meditation is doing a walking meditation. And so you can combine the relaxation and emptying your mind with the rhythmic movement and focusing on your steps and focusing on a specific rhythm of the stepping movement. For the best results, you can get combination of the both techniques. After some practice, you can combine meditation, emptying the mind, walking, and doing the 4-4-4 breathing. The acupuncture is one of the most effective techniques in the office. It kind of harder to replicate at home. There are several ways that can be easily applicable at home. They're effective techniques. First, you can do acupressure. And acupressure, you stimulate acupuncture points with the pressure of the finger, or use simple tools to create the pressure. The most important part about acupuncture is not actually the mode with which the point is being stimulated by the proper point prescription. The simplest way is to use ready point prescriptions from the manuals, from online guidance. Obviously, it's the best, especially in complicated cases, to use the guidance of experienced acupuncture practitioner. For the strongest effect, microelectrical stimulation can be used instead of the finger pressure. It uses the same principles as acupressure, but that special electrical tool allows for most effective stimulation to the acupuncture points, and allows to do the variation, whether the point is being tonified or being sedated. So it is up to you. So another way to address acupuncture points is by using ear seeds, and ear seeds are usually comes in the specific kids, addressing stress, addressing insomnia. They easy to apply and have a complete set of all the tools that are needed for the application. By the way, any that products that we're talking about can be combined at home, and you can get them online, or you can get them from us with the special discounts for the those who are attending the conversation right now. So before I turn over the microphone to my partner, to Elaine Kroytor, who is a holistic practitioner, I want to answer a couple of the questions. You're welcome to post some more questions on the chat board. I'll be happy, and Elaine will be happy to answer them. The first couple of questions I have here is how effective the home-based practices are versus visit in the office. And the answer is, of course, in the office we can do a lot of very focused approach, and the treatments with the needles and by experienced practitioner are a lot more effective. But on the upside, the ease of use creates a much more consistent treatment. So when you do something at home and you're not required to travel, you're saving money by not having to pay the full price of the in-office visit. That creates, in the long run, more consistent treatment participation, and gets great results. Like I said, a lot of the treatments can be replicated at home with the guidance of experienced practitioner, even the acupuncture techniques. Second question I have, we're talking about mental health, different addictions came into the attention with the stay-at-home orders, and can Oriental medicine address that? The answer is yes. That is a lot more difficult to do at home, except for quit smoking. Our proprietary effective quit smoking program can be utilized effectively at home, but other addictions can be also addressed at home. And one more, I have one more question here is, how soon can one expect to see results? Usually within first couple weeks, not only you can see the results, but they're lasting, and they carry over from one treatment to another, so you can see pretty good results. So I don't see there is no more questions at this time, so I would like to turn your attention over to my partner Elaine Kroytor, who is a holistic therapist, and she will talk about detox and staying well with different at-home practices. Elaine?
Hello. Again, my name is Elaine Kroytor. I'm a holistic practitioner, and I specialize in the lymphatic system, which is very important detox process through your body. I'm going to be talking about 7 steps, what you can do at home to benefit and to use different guidelines. Number, I always talk about water, and I'll repeat it again. Water is super important to you, and you need to drink at least half of your body weight. So if you weigh 120 pounds, half of that is 60. You need to drink at least 60 ounces of water. And I also like to always add lemon, and I did mention cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper is a great herb to add. It boosts your lymphatic system and it gives your lymphatic system a jolt. Another thing you should follow is get rid of all the parabens. Swipe them up for the deodorant without aluminum, because aluminum blocks the lymph passages. Everything drains through your armpits. The body is divided in two, so you have two drain points, through your armpits and through your groin area. And because we use aluminum deodorant, a lot of times it blocks that passage. We like to recommend the Himalayan salt because of its properties. It has 84 minerals, so using Himalayan salt really helps you two ways. It detoxes the body through your armpits, and it helps you kind of detox, and no aluminum is being used. We love turmeric, so you can add it to your water, you can add it to your smoothies. It has a great anti-inflammatory benefits. Anything you drink, you can add it, and it mixes pretty well, especially in your smoothies. We love arugula. So if you're home, you're eating healthy, or you love salads, change out and use arugula in your salad. And it's kind of tricky when you use arugula. When you cut it, that's all the benefits in arugula is released when you cut it. So it actually releases the glucosinolates, which also has a lot of antibacterial, anti-inflammatory. It's really good for you. So try using that. I talk a lot about dry brushing. Dry brushing daily really improves, detoxifies, clears out the toxins from your body, and it makes your skin looks great. And skin is the largest organ of the body, so the better you feel, the better you look, and you want to keep your skin forever. So body brushing is essential. Flushes out the toxins. And the way you brush towards the heart. You always start at your toes and you do circular motion and then sweeping motion. Everything from your toes drains upwards towards the groin area, and everything from your arms drains towards the axilla. So, and you always do the abdomen as well, and you kind of brush it from belly button down to the groin, and from belly button up, you brush to your axilla. Dr. V and I always talk about sleep. Sleep is essential, and we should all get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Not only sleep is essential, falling asleep and staying asleep is very important. We like different types of sleeping modes, like delta waves. It helps you fall asleep and it helps you stay asleep. And of course, exercise. Since lymphatic system doesn't have a pump like the heart, keep moving is one of the best way to detox the body and improve your lymph. So whichever exercise you love, whether it's yoga, Pilates, Qigong, walk, bike, we love Pilates balls. So you can actually sit on a ball and bounce. Bouncing really improves your lymph flow. And the better everything flows, actually, the better you feel. So definitely, I hope this helps you while you're at home, and keep moving and do whatever brings joy in your life. So thank you. Dr. V, do you want to, please let me know if anybody has questions.
So we don't see any questions here. So then we're ready to wrap it up. Once again, thank you everybody for attending Carillon Conversations. It's always fun. There are a lot of different topics and with different practitioners. They're on a regular basis. Don, remember, please to keep us help feeding South Florida. I see there is a question how can the products be ordered. I let Elaine answer that. We have different options. You can give us a call, or there is an online ordering, but Elaine will give you more details.
So we are finishing building our online store at the moment, but definitely if you call us, we'll be happy to offer you different specials and order whether you like the body brush, the Himalayan salt, and plus all of our products comes with instructions, which really helps. So you can call the Carillon line, or you can call us 305-466-1977. And we'll be happy to place your order and ship them to you no matter where you are. And
Yeah.
Dr. B, please go over our specials.
And I'm putting the number on the screen. We have a lot of different treatment options with a 20% discount. You can get at home discounted sessions. You can get an acupuncture distress treatment with me, and it's 20% off for an hour session. You can get an electric lymphatic drainage session with Elaine of the also with 20% off an hour session, and you can have a non-invasive face lift and body slimming session with our unique Cryo One European technology, which is $275, and it's also a great discount of the regular price. So the phone number is on the screen. Feel free to call us, to contact us. We also have a gemstone heat therapy for home, which activates both of the magnetic and infrared patterns I was talking about. So you can give us a call, and either myself or Elaine can talk about the benefits and ordering of that one. Okay, thank you everybody for coming.
Thank you.
It was enjoyable presentation, and we're looking forward to talk to everybody again.